What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at inform Depay. It has literally been a handful of days since we did the 85 Depay. Now he's already got an upgrade, which is fantastic for him. Obviously his one to watch is coming in at 170 at the moment, so obviously it is a bit high due to the fact that he did get this inform. This one I actually packed tradable, which is very nice, from a 7.5k pack, obviously coming in at about 119, which is just perfect for that coin value. He is a 5-star skiller, 3-star weak foot, right footed, 5'9", with a high low work rate, and he has got the outside of the foot and flare trait, so nothing changed there. In terms of the upgrade then, so he's had a +1 on his pace, shooting, defending and dribbling, and a +2 on the physicality and passing, obviously having that little bit of an extra composure, which is always nice, taken up to an 81, and then obviously always kind of +1 throughout really. We've got decent pace, good shooting, passing's not bad, 85 dribbling. He is kind of like set up as a cam more than anything, and we will be whacking what is called a hunter on him. That will obviously increase his pace to 93, but then also give him a massive shooting bonus of a 91 overall, turn him into an 87 cam, 88 centre forward, or an 87 striker. With Depay, it's going to be an interesting one. He is more of a name at the moment, but I quite liked his one to watch. It actually did alright, so I'm interested to see what this 86 can do. I can imagine it's going to be the same sort of level, so a relatively good player. Maybe missing out on the full meta right now, but most definitely can keep going to really hit them next heights if he just keeps getting them specials week in, week out. So let's jump into him and see what it's all about. Romero keeping up with Rashford. Does take him a little bit to carry on to get back there. We're going to have to step up again. He's gone for the flick, and we've absolutely went through him. Managed to get the ball back, which is very nice for the first tackle for Romero. Ooh, Romero going for it. Romero. I don't know why I keep saying Romero. Lovely. Keeps it and quells the danger. Gets it out. Romero doing beautifully there. There it is. Oh, Mendy again with a great save. Up to Sancho very nicely. We're going to find in Phil Foden. Romero catching back up, getting his recovery in, and then feeding a lovely ball into Cancelo. Romero watching two defenders at once, or two attackers at once here. He's going to go for the cut, and Gomez comes in and sweeps up what was left of it. Romero coming across. Rashford, oh, he spins him like a kipper. Goes for the Elastico. Oh, no, the El Tornado, but Romero stands his ground and wins the ball back. And tries to feed him one, but Rudiger's going to say no. Romero cleaning up on Dembele. That's a cracking ball from Depay. Sancho's managed to get himself on it, but Gomez has recovered very well. Oh, Depay is through. Takes it on the chin. Defender's on his way, and it doesn't matter because Depay has absolutely slapped it. 2-0 for him. Beautiful strike. Depay just seems to be in the right places at the right time. You love to see it. We're going to find Foden with the very funny finesse. Depay for his hat-trick, finds the near post, and again, beautiful strike from him, and that is kind of what he can do. Some lovely football from him. Really in his element right now, and very much like his 85, obviously. It's only a little bit of an increase, but by God, when you find the right match for him, he is just phenomenal. Romero with a block again. Was that Romero? That was a beautiful challenge if it was. I think it was. Completely bunging out there. And it was an absolute stunning challenge. Depay going for it. Good block from Varane to start with. And then we go for the second. And unfortunately, the keeper's going to get that one easy. Depay in between everybody. But Alisson is going to be out first. Memphis to Foden to Depay. And it's a good save from Alisson. Oh, that is a stunning ball into Gomez. Gomez into Depay, sorry. Little chest. Flick it again. Oh, he didn't get it. Virgil and Varane have been absolutely on Depay every single moment he's been on the ball. Romero literally took it off a corner. And again, he nearly takes it from him, to be honest. Oh, Depay going past Virgil, but recovery time is massive on these big centre-backs, and this is where meta players really come into practice, because that is just unreal that he can miss the challenge and within literally a blink he's there ready to attack again. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, I was hoping for the turn, but literally 3-4 defenders walked at once. Romero, ooh, nearly taking it away, stops him at least a little bit, and then obviously sets up nicely for the second defender to take him out, and then we get a beautiful header as well away, but we need to watch him going for that. That's going to be a stunning strike. So going into the overall for Depay then, so a very good find in terms of what I actually got tradable. Obviously I sold mine at about 118, he is now 104, so he is kind of dipping and weaving. Obviously his one to watch will be the one that people really want to get, just because it has had the upgrade and the hype of obviously going up. But for me, the inform obviously is just the same card, just he doesn't go up anymore, and I think he's definitely a fantastic card. We saw him absolutely rip a defense apart, and I think that is all depends on if he turns up. He seems to have the ball to his feet constantly and is managing to get round people, obviously using a bit of his kind of, almost his body type. He's just managing to kind of break through people. Yes, when you go against the likes of Virgil Varane, not necessarily the greatest striker in the world, that's where I feel like he could do with somebody assisting him, or at least assisting somebody else, like a Lukaku and a Aubameyang, who's going to have the height and strength and potentially even pace just to burst past him. But definitely not a bad card whatsoever. I think shooting was definitely lethal, pace was good enough, dribbling was pretty good. Obviously we went with the Hunter, which got you 93 pace, 91 shooting, so unfortunately no more dribbling, and I think that would be the first thing I'd do if we got like an 88, 89, is we could kind of maybe not necessarily go too much with the pace, or go with potentially the engine to get a bit more of that dribbling up to then really see the benefits of him on the ball. But I think for now, he isn't a bad card. I think 86 is a good rating for him. He's really kind of pushing forward. Obviously, he's kind of leading the torch for Barca at the moment as they kind of come out the shadows of losing Messi. 3 goals, 1 assist in 7 games with 1 sub out. I've seen worse records, to be honest, and hopefully we do see more of him, because it'd be nice to see his one to watch really skyrocket up. It'd be nice to see him with a little bit of form, since obviously when he joined Man U and he just did not work out very well. Obviously he's had a pretty good career in terms of teams, starting off at PSV to start with, then obviously moving to Man U, not having the greatest kind of year, to be honest. He really didn't play very well anyway, and that is the team as well. Then obviously to Lyon, where he's just managed to kind of go from strength to strength, and then he's got his call up to Barca, obviously wanting to play with Messi, but unfortunately that just didn't happen. So he's now actually the main striker, and I think he's doing quite well in terms of himself in his performances, but unfortunately Barca themselves are not quite getting that extra result down. But who knows, later on in the year we may kind of see this differently. Football can change in literally a matter of weeks, which is just crazy. So hopefully we do continue to see Depay going forward, as I really think he could make a very, very good high rated player, especially in the one to watch or inform version. I think what did we get last year? How many? 3 informs, a team of the season, and obviously a player moments. 1 inform the year before and 2 the year before that. So you can kind of get the gist of, when do players have their moments? Do they have consistent, or is it going to be a random look? Did they have 1? Did they have none? Whereas I think Depay is probably settled to get a couple if he does continue his run of form. I think overall wise, if I was looking at a rating, I think as a striker, I'd have to give him a solid 8 out of 10. If I was to give him more of a cam, I'd probably be pushing on for the 9, or cam centre forward, because I think he's great at the shooting, but then I do think he is better at the kind of dribbling and passing element, which would then obviously suit the striker down to the T. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know down below what you think, like and subscribe as always, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.